Target audience research, I decided to create a survey to give to my year, to people outside of the school, older people, and to get their opinion on films and comedy films and how old they are, to find out what target audience would be best suited for me. So to begin my survey, I asked people if they enjoy comedy films. A lot of the people said yes, which gave me the confidence that it meant that a lot of my target audience and the audience would want to watch the film. So that allowed me to know that by choosing a comedy film, it was a good thing and that a lot of people enjoyed watching comedy film. I then decided to ask what age people are. This gave me the knowledge and allowed me to know who were answering yes to enjoying comedy films and who I would be directing my film at. Now, a lot of the age group, it was 16 to 24. This showed that the basis of the comedy film and that my target audience would be under the age of 25, which meant that I had to find a story and a film, a script that I knew people would want to watch and that certain age group would link to, as often people enjoy watching films that they relate to in some sort of way. Now, through the question of what is the gender, a lot of the people answered female. This meant that although my film is mainly based on females, I did have a various amount answer who are male. So this meant that my film was mainly based at females, however I also wanted it to attract male as well. So there was an element of both female and male in the film. Therefore, I decided that I could create a story that both male and females link to, either that you have a story where they're both together, whereas a party or something fun that I know high school people and that sort of age group will link to and find funny. Through the question of what is your ethnicity, a lot of the people who answered were either white Caucasian. So through this question, I knew that I could find a story that, although I knew would attract all ethnicities, sort of had a stereotypical white Caucasian story to it. For example, something cheesy or something as in a high school overall to appeal to all ethnicities and have some sort of relation to everyone. So something that everyone can relate to in some type of way. Now, for my own benefit, I asked the question, what do you expect a comedy to include? Now, this was for my own benefit and I wanted to know what sort of things people would like to have involved in the film. A lot of the people answered with constant jokes. They also answered with silly characters, also answered with lots of props and a happy ending. Now, for my film, I do want there to be either a funny twist at the end, so either I take out the happy ending and sort of surprise the audience themselves, but I will be adding, it did give me the idea of having lots of jokes, lots of props, so either some props that are funny that sort of pop up in the film that surprise the audience or interest the audience. So by asking the question of what sort of things they expect to see in a comedy film, by incorporating them into the film, it will immediately draw them into it, as they know that that's the exact genre that they are watching. I also decided to ask if they prefer a mainstream or a niche storyline, and a lot of the people, and the majority of the people, answered mainstream. However, it was nearly 50-50 between mainstream and a niche story. So overall, by looking at my target audience, I knew immediately that I wanted the target audience to be people under the age of 25, and although I wanted it to be based at females, I also wanted to incorporate things that males would also enjoy, so I had a bigger target audience and a bigger appreciation of the film.